another YouTube live video that I'm doing, and hopefully it goes well because guess what? I did it again. I did a live video maybe about an hour ago for about 10-15 minutes, and I didn't remember to make the video public. It was private. So I was talking to myself again in the video, and let's just say that that's not fun. So hopefully it goes much better this time, and I'm going to be prepping our dinner. We're going to have mashed potatoes and green beans and some ham. Oh, I should get it out. Okay. All right. Now I have the ham out. This is from a big, large ham thing roast that we had before, and now we get to finish it. It was in the freezer because it's too big for our family, so we divided it up. So I am just going to be chatting with you while I prep dinner, so hopefully that's okay, because I find that I like to do things with my hands while I chat. Otherwise, I'll just be talking, and don't have like not a purpose, but it's more focused when I do something. So, hi, thank you so much for joining. While the Kickstarter is live, I want to have one self-publishing tip, or I guess on YouTube I can also do small business tip every single day with a live video every day that the book is live on Kickstarter. So that would be really fun. So let's see. Sorry. Okay. I am going to focus on the camera. So what I wanted to talk about was how it's going with Kickstarter. So Kickstarter yesterday was fun, exciting, and nerve-wracking all at the same time. So I hit the launch button around 8 o'clock and I started the live video feed. And the live video feed kind of helped. Hi, thank you so much for joining. The live video feed helped to kind of distract me. It helped me continue to work on what was just something that was going on right at the moment, and I wasn't able to really feel the stress of the Kickstarter. But after the live feed ended, that's when I started to feel more nervous about the Kickstarter, because the children's book that's on Kickstarter, the When My Mom Had Cancer children's book, I have the mock-up over here on the side. This is just the mock-up I made, and I'm going to be giving a self-publishing tip every day that the book is live on Kickstarter, When My Mom Had Cancer. I'm raising funds to help fund the first print run of the book, of the children's cancer book. So that's why I'm doing a Kickstarter. So after I finished the live, I really started to feel stressed. It was absolutely terrible. I think that yesterday, the launch day for the Kickstarter, was probably one of my top 10 worst days of my life. It was awful. I don't know how people do Kickstarters consistently, because it was pretty much torture. It was very stressful because you're worried about funding your project, and you're scared that maybe people aren't going to like it, or they're not going to want to get the children's book or support, I don't know, the cause or the book. And it's scary. It is extremely scary. Hi, thank you so much for joining. I'm going to be prepping dinner while we chat because it helps me focus. So we're going to do that. So it was really stressful yesterday. So I started to send out emails to different people, and I started to go crazy on all of the Facebook pages. I was just uploading like crazy. I think I sent stuff on, I think I sent, not send, I keep saying send, but I think I posted on about 30 or more Facebook groups. And I was trying to be very careful about not making it spammy, making it relevant to the Facebook group I was in. And it was still scary because you don't know how it's going to be received. And in most of those groups, I had been actually posting about the book for months, kind of, warming up the audience. They say to warm up the audience way beforehand and not just cold turkey. Hey, here's my children's book, please support it, And that makes sense because you want to learn about the project and sometimes be a part of the project and not just told about the project, if that makes sense. So I went ahead and messaged tons of Facebook groups, and a couple of them I got denied. I got my post deleted, and that's okay. And a couple of them, they said, please change your post. You can post here, and that's okay, but you need to delete the link to the Kickstarter. So I said, okay, that's fine. Of course, I want to abide by the rules. So I went ahead and changed it. And that was hard for me because it's like, well, I hope that people can look up the book on Kickstarter. People are smart. I'm talking about it and saying that it's live. They can, if they're interested, they can go ahead and check the book out. So I did all of that with the Facebook groups, and then what else did I do? So I made preparations to do more texting with actual friends. And so I sent out those texts, and they say that you should not expect with the Kickstarter to have everything be with family and friends. And I absolutely expect that. But I wanted to make sure that my family and friends knew about it. So I sent out a couple of them, and I asked several friends to share. And hope you don't mind, I'm making dinner while I chat with you. It'll help keep my hands busy while I chat. Ooh, I got a yucky potato in there. That's gross. I'll see if it's salvageable. You know how sometimes something can be yucky, but you still got to use it? I'm going to cut off most of it. It's not looking so good. Oh. Okay, maybe that one is kind of a goner. Goodbye, potato. After I texted my family and friends and I had some of them share, I started to get backers on the Kickstarter. And so it was going up. It was like 100, 200, 300. And that was really exciting to have. That was really exciting to have the Kickstarter get bigger. And hi, thank you for joining. That was exciting to see it go up and up and up and increase. But it was starting to stress me out because it started to slow down by the afternoon. And I was thinking, okay, it should pick back up, right? But it wasn't picking back up. So then it kind of stalled and stopped, and then I started to get worried. And so I was really worried about my Kickstarter. And that is no fun. So it was extremely stressful. It was stressing me out. And I don't know how people do those constantly all the time. I don't know. That's not for me. I could not do that all the time. There are people who do a Kickstarter like every month for enamel pins or other projects. But that's not me. I could not do that. So I don't know if this is going to be my only Kickstarter, or maybe I'll learn from it and then try to do an even better one the next time. But it will definitely be a learning experience, that's for sure. And I'm going to take you along the whole way, and I'm going to do a video series after this is all done with what is with the whole how to do a Kickstarter successfully. So I will make sure that the whole process is videoed into a nice long series, and everyone can go back and watch to see how to do a successful Kickstarter. Because as a small business owner and a self-publishing author, it's important to make sure that you don't go into debt or too much debt when you have a project. And that's why Kickstarter is amazing, because you can fund something before it is a real product, which is awesome. So I'm excited about that, and we will see how tomorrow goes. Today, the Kickstarter went up a couple $100 again, which was amazing. And I'm really grateful for the people who support and have backed the project. A few people have added their names to the back of the book, which is exciting, and their loved ones to the back of the book. A few people have just made donations without a book, and I thought that is just so sweet of them. That was really kind and sweet. And it's just been amazing to see the people who come together for the cancer community and helping to support the book. If you haven't checked it out, it's on the Kickstarter website. You can just look up the title, When My Mom Had Cancer, or it's also in the description of this video. I think I figured out how to put it in there, so it should be in the description. And we're going to see how tomorrow goes. And I'm going to continue to give self-publishing tips. But I just want to come on here and let you guys know how crazy the first day of Kickstarter was and how stressful it was. So if anybody's thinking about doing one, just be realistic with your expectations. Don't expect for it to be funded. Don't expect for all family and friends to back it. Don't expect for everyone in Facebook groups to back it. Don't expect a Project We Love badge right away. And just also, I have been getting a lot of scam emails. So that's not fun, but that's a part of it. To my actual business email as well as the Kickstarter. So I've gotten a huge amount from them, but make sure you just don't listen to the scam people who are trying to be dishonest. Make sure you really read the emails they send and make sure that you're paying attention to what they're saying, and don't click on any links that are suspicious, so that way you can stay safe and you don't want to be caught up in any scam that hurts your Kickstarter or your business. So just be safe online. Hi, thank you so much for joining. I'm going to give, every day that my Kickstarter is live, I'm going to give a self-publishing tip. And I'm just starting out with how the Kickstarter was going, and tomorrow I'm going to start all the tips. And so I hope that I'm going to keep making the dinner. I've been making dinner as we chat, and I will continue to give you updates on the Kickstarter and how it is doing. So far, the funding right now is, I think you can go online and see the funding, but it's just under 2,000. I think it's like 1,700, something like that. So I would love it if you checked out the Kickstarter campaign. I'm trying to raise money for funding the first print run of the children's book, When My Mom Had Cancer. And I have a pot of water, and the potatoes, they're going to go on to boil. And next is my green beans. And I didn't get a chance to cut them, but some strawberries, because it's always fun to have lots of little things at the dinner table when you have dinner. So we're going to have mashed potatoes, ham, and green beans, and some strawberries for dinner. So, all right, well, thank you for joining, and I will make sure to have all those videos for you for updates with Kickstarter and self-publishing tips. So I will see you in the next video. Bye.